Hey guys, I'm Lenn Woolston, sci-fi fantasy writer, blogger, and nerd, and today I actually have a very special video for you that is going to take you on a bit of an adventure about what I've been doing for the past 30 or so days. So back in October, I made the decision that I was going to do something that was insane, that was crazy, that was going to be hard and intense for the duration of the whole month of November. So I decided that I was going to join NaNoWriMo, which is short for National Novel Writing Month. The goal of this 30-day challenge is to write a first rough draft of a novel, which equates to about 50,000 words in 30 days. And yes, the challenge was thrown out there and people started saying that they were going to join, and I got really inspired. And I had this new idea for a novel that I had been planning, and I just decided that I was going to go for it. So what you will be seeing is the course of my 30 days and whether or not I failed. It is November 2nd, and we are at Starbucks, and it is freaking insane right now. The drive-through lane is like way past the normal parking lot. My husband Jared is in there right now waiting for our drinks, which, good gosh, who knows how long it's gonna take. But what I'm really excited about is Christmas cake pops. These are delicious. So yeah, it's November 2nd, getting ready, getting fueled up, running some errands, and then I will get to writing. So I started off doing great. The first part of the month, I was hitting my goal count and then some. I was so excited about where the story was going and the words were just flowing, but then something terrible happened. I essentially hit a wall. And if you're a runner, you know what I mean. In this crazy writing, sprinting action that I was doing, I hit a wall, and it wasn't that I didn't know where the story was going. It was myself. I started doubting myself. I started questioning whether or not anybody would even like this story. I questioned if I even wanted to continue in the hopes of wanting to find an agent with this story. And all of it was very defeating, and I was gonna give up. I said, this is too much. I can't do this. Nobody's gonna like this. Who even cares? And I wanted to give up. But I didn't allow myself to give up, and I kept going. And right around that time was when we started planning for having Thanksgiving over at our house. Good morning. It's kind of early, and right now I have to let the goats out, and then we have to make a trip down to Lowe's because we're remodeling our house, and that's like our home away from home. So to kind of encourage myself to keep going, I decided to get a little creative and also allowed myself to just kind of take a rest when needed. And I had obviously 1,000,001 things to do before it was Thanksgiving time. And so I started to do things that were not all writing related. From my family to your family, happy Thanksgiving! So after the holiday, I was really just tired. I was really feeling just that I wasn't going to finish, and I had still written pretty much every single day at least something, but it wasn't hitting the goal. It was looking dismal. It was looking like it just not gonna happen. And I wanted to give up again, but I told myself that I have come this far and I can commit the last week of this month to really push myself. But I still wasn't convinced I was going to do it because that self-doubt of mine crept in and was telling me that I wasn't gonna have the time, I wasn't gonna have the energy, and I was on the brink of just calling it and saying I'll pick up this story at the new year. But then something amazing happened.
I did it. I did it. I freaking did it. I finished my first draft. I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh, I freaking did it. Okay.
The end and everything? Or?
Okay. Okay.
Yep, I did it. I freaking did it. 51,119 words in 29 days and an insane amount of tea, but I did it. Sure, the first draft is as rough as it gets, but it is done. I got to type the end, and that feeling of accomplishment overtook any of that self-doubt that I had. And I'm so excited for where this story is going to be. I'm excited for when I am going to be able to just go back to it with a fresh pair of eyes and edit the heck out of it so that I can get it ready for my critique partners and beta readers, and then the journey will continue on there. So if you are feeling that you can't do something and you have a goal in mind and you are just seeing that like it's something you want so bad, but that self-doubt of yours is trying to tell you every reason why you shouldn't do it, just keep going. Keep going. You may not hit every single daily goal that you have set in mind, but if you keep going and you keep striving and you keep telling yourself that you're not going to allow yourself to give up, you will get there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next video, bye!